Hey, Book Talk. So I just finished reading No Black No More by George S. Schuyler, and I wanted to talk about it really quick. So whenever I got this book, I thought it was going to be a thriller. I thought it would be going into the minds of the people during this experiment. So in the book, there's Dr. Krugman, who was a black scientist who found a serum that would change black citizens to white citizens, and it took place in Harlem and in Atlanta in the 1930s. So when I first read the synopsis, I thought it was going to be like a psychological thriller. Right, I thought that the book would be told from several viewpoints, from the viewpoint of those who wanted to stay black, from the viewpoint of those who turned white, and from the viewpoint of the regular white citizens. But instead, it focused more on the political aspect of it all, the financial aspect of it all, and it focused on the fact that there's always puppeteers or puppet masters who are pretty much using every situation to their advantage financially. So in the book, there are lots of groups, both anti-black, anti-white, and whenever the citizens started changing from black to white, a lot of those groups who ran on hate began to experience financial ruin or difficulty. And during that time, you realize that they weren't really in the business to uphold really any issues. They just was in it for the money aspect. And so when the money ran out, then they could no longer live their nice lifestyle, and therefore they had to figure out other means. And then you have the economic standpoint where the entire black community, like black businesses, also had to shut down because there was no more patrons. And then there was a rise in both um, racial groups, like white supremacy groups, and then groups who of equal for all. But on the outside, both groups looked like they were for their own cause, but really behind closed doors, they were trying to figure out how to keep the issues going so that they all could benefit financially. And I thought that was a good way to look at it. It was a pretty decent book, easy read, only 180 pages. But again, I wish it would have talked more so in the viewpoint of those who actually went from black to white, so that you could see how it played on them psychologically, how they made decisions. Did their life actually change? For some of them, it didn't. For some of them, they turned white and still were like bus boys and dishwashers and cab drivers. And even the main character who chose to be a white man, he profited from being second in command in a white supremacy group.